Hey guys, welcome back. I know it's been a while. Kind of a combination of things. Last time I saw you it was Halloween, and now obviously we got Christmas going on in the back. You're facing out my front window, so we're not totally decorated for Christmas, but we have all of the outside decorations pretty much done except for the wreath on our front door. I've been lazy with that. So what's been going on? So right after I talked to you guys last, there was the Borderline bar shooting, which happened. I actually had been to that bar when my cousins came into town, if you guys remember that, which was 3 months, I think like 3 months ago. Actually, I think it was 2 months ago. I think it was in September. Which is not too far from my house. It's about half an hour away, in Thousand Oaks. And then the fires happened, which actually, so you guys are facing out my front window. If I showed you the back, you'd be able to see the mountain where the fires actually started. Luckily for us, it blew the other direction, but I didn't get any stitching done in that time because we never knew. Basically high alert, lots of stress, never knew if we were going to have to grab our stuff and leave. So I do have progress. It's not a ton. And then, so that went on for about a week and a half to 2 weeks, I think. Then it was Thanksgiving. Basically just dealing with all that. Then we had Thanksgiving, which was very interesting. I hope you guys all had a good Thanksgiving. For us, it involved a lot of not knowing what was going on, because we usually go to my father-in-law's, who's in San Francisco, which is 6 hours from here. We didn't go this time because my husband's aunt and uncle and cousins actually came down to Disneyland. So we did end up going to Disneyland for a day, which was nice, but we didn't know what we were doing for actual Thanksgiving. And what ended up happening was we decided to go ahead and throw it at our house. We were just going to have the two of us, just be quiet, like be nice and quiet. And then we found out that, or I found out, I should say, that my husband went ahead and decided we should invite his aunt and uncle, or sorry, his aunt and his grandma and cousin from his mom's side of the family who lived down the road, and his mom to Thanksgiving at our house. So I found this out Tuesday night, I think. Yeah. So lots of stress there too. His family's great. I just hate like the not knowing and not being able to plan. So that was a little stressful. Happy Hanukkah to everybody, because it's the 6th night of Hanukkah tonight. My husband decorates. My husband's Jewish, so we always celebrate Hanukkah as well as Christmas. Yeah, so it's been a lot of stuff going on. Obviously we decorated the house for Christmas. The outside, the inside still needs work, as in we don't have anything up yet. Part of the reason is because we're redoing our fireplace right now, so we had to wait to get that. Well, first we had to do our Black Friday shopping, so we couldn't actually decorate the outside until the ladder that we bought got delivered, because we couldn't actually access our roof. So we did a lot of Christmas decorating the week after Thanksgiving. But we haven't done anything inside because our fireplace, when we bought the house, they had told us it didn't work, and so, or not that it didn't work, but like it needed like fixes and stuff in the chimney itself. So we weren't allowed to light a fire, and we don't have access to our gas line because it's one of those gas and wood fire like combo things, but we don't have, like, they couldn't access the gas. And we were planning on redoing the facade of it, which had this like red brick, it's like a thin red brick like veneer. And so we had to wait to get that done. That got done finally a few days ago. And then we decided instead of doing a new facade, we would just paint it for now. So we've done that the past few nights, but since we had all that going on with the fireplace, which is right in the middle of our living room, we couldn't, and that's where the tree and stuff is going, we couldn't really decorate inside until that got done. So that's our plans for this weekend. Finish all of our Christmas decorating and get that figured out. Really happy with how the outside decorations turned out though, so I'm excited to get everything done inside. I made a list, so this video should be pretty quick, I hope. And then, yeah, so right after Thanksgiving, I got sick with a really bad cold. I ended up staying home for 2 days, which was really annoying. I couldn't talk almost. It's pretty much better now. I've got a little tiny bit of congestion still, but let's see. Last Saturday, we went to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra concert. If you've never been, I highly recommend it. It was an interesting concert. They have a TV special that they do. If you're not familiar, Trans-Siberian Orchestra is, they're the ones that do like the rock and roll Christmas music. So like they do Christmas Canon, they do Wizards in Winter, a lot of those. And they have a Christmas special that they've done on PBS, I think it was PBS, which is about an hour long. And so this concert, we missed the first song or two. Like, we listened to it, but we were in line for beer. Because it was about an hour and a half away from where we live. So they did the Ghost of Christmas Past, which I think is what the name of the special is. So that went to about an hour. We saw that full segment. And then they started introducing the band members. And so a lot of people started leaving, and we grabbed our coats. We didn't actually get up because we always like to stay till the very end because you never know what's going to happen. And I'm really glad we did because they went on for a full 2 hours after that. I guess people didn't realize that, like, because of the way they did it, they just thought that the concert was over. So yeah, really glad we stayed for that. Lots of flame and laser effects and Christmas fun, and yeah, really good concert. I highly recommend. And yeah, so I know it's been a month, but a lot of stuff going on. Like I said, we're actually getting rain. Not today, we had it a lot yesterday, so that's good, because in Southern California we need it, but it's affecting the burn areas, which isn't good. But hopefully we can get something fixed and figured out with that, and we can actually start enjoying the rain. But we'll see. I have bought some stuff and been gifted some stuff. Let's see. So the gift that I got was a Cricut machine, which I got for my Hanukkah present from my mother-in-law. It's really cool. I'm not entirely sure what I want to use it for yet. I'm the one that, like, she didn't just buy it. I actually asked for it, but I'm not sure how I'm going to use it with my diamond painting and cross stitch. Sorry, I just got a little congestion again. But I've already started playing around with it and experimenting with it, so it should be fun. I'm going to use it, I think, on some of the Christmas presents for my co-workers. I think I'm going to make some mugs or something with it. So I got that, so I've been playing around with that lately. I got some socks, which, if you've never seen these, they have a bunch of different kinds, and it's the Target 12 Days of Socks. So I got the Harry Potter ones, and I'm doing these as an advent calendar. And I also got the Disney Princess ones. So they're 15 bucks each. And you basically just pop in, grab a sock, or pair of socks. And they're all different themes. So what I'm doing is I'm going back and forth because you can't have an advent calendar with only 12 days, right? So went ahead and got 2 of them. It's a lot of socks, and I probably don't need that many, but you can never have too many socks. Let me put these down here. Guys, my craft room is a mess right now. That's kind of why we're looking out the window. Plus, I wanted to show you guys decorations. So that's like the well, sort of non-crafty, because the Cricut is crafty, but non-crafty stuff I've got. I also got, by the way, the haul stuff is super quick. I've only got 2 more things. So I ordered this needle minder from Gina's Unique Boutique, which is this cute little hot cocoa mug. Because I actually realized I don't have very many Christmas minders at all. I think I've got this and I've got the Grinch, and I think that's it. I did have a Christmas tree, but it's hidden somewhere. I have no idea what happened to it. And then she gave me this one for free, so thank you, Gina. That was really sweet. It's this cute little holly thing. I forget what you call it, like holly bunch. And then I got these Stony Creek Christmas banners. So my thought is that I had those 4 Halloween cross-stitch banners hanging up, and so I'm going to do these so that I have something to put on those hooks so they don't get wasted just after one season. So I got Christmas banners 1, and I'm going to do this one, Believe in the Magic of Christmas. I got Christmas banners 3. I'm going to do this one, which is the Christmas wishes, or no, Merry Christmas. And these are from Stony Creek. I got Christmas banners 4. I'm going to do the Owl Be Home for Christmas. I thought that was super cute. And the Christmas banner 6, and I'm going to do Meet Me Under the Mistletoe. Because come on, how cute is that moose and how fun is that saying? They do have 2 more banners. They have the second banner, which is, let's see, Peace on Earth is the tree, and it's got a little, I don't know how well you can see that, the little mousey right there, and Joy to the World. And then I almost got Christmas banner 5 instead of the Owl Be Home for Christmas, but it's this one, and it's got the stocking and the Get Your Merry On snowman with the wreath. And I think I figured because I got the Merry Christmas, snowman on this one, I didn't want another snowman, so I went ahead and got the owl. Those are super cute. They're all really small. Every banner is only 50 by 95. And it's not solid stitching. I mean, obviously like the whole snowman, for instance, is stitched, and the whole wreath with the Santa in it is stitched, but all of this is not solid, so not too bad. I don't know if I'm almost guaranteed I'm not going to finish any of those this year. I don't have any plans to start them soon, but I really want to have them done before next year. And finally I've got, so this should be a really quick video. It's only 14 minutes so far. I've got what I've stitched. First off, I'm going to show, I showed this last time, but it didn't show up very well. So this is the Haunted Mansion Sal. Someone said they couldn't see it very well, so I'm going to go ahead and show it again. So the changes I made are to make this my Hocus Pocus one. So there's the black flame candle. This one kind of looks like the Winifred Spellbook, but she had orange hair already, so I just went ahead and made her Winifred Sanderson. And she's smiling because her sisters haven't been born yet, because they are quite a bit younger than her. I think I showed you guys the changes in this one last time, or when I showed it the first time I got him done. But I didn't, the changes I made, I didn't include the stitches in the frame of the mirror, and I didn't include, there was another cobweb up here. So I didn't include that, and I gave whiskers to the mouse and a tail. Or actually I think it was just the whiskers. Kind of hard to see, but I changed the cat's eye colors on this one and gave him pupils. Don't know how well you can see that pretty well. I also gave pupils to this owl over here because none of the creatures had pupils, and I thought that was kind of weird when it's just a white eye. So, and then I changed the bubbles in the cauldron, in the witch's cauldron, to be purple. Shows up a lot better in person. Down here, the ghost, the changes I made where I made this into a blue chair. It was originally the same purple as the roof. And I also changed some of the book colors. I don't remember which ones. Just to add a little bit more variety in there. Frankenstein, I changed Frankenstein's monster's skin color, so it's a darker green. I still used all of the colors that were already in the palette. And then I didn't do the white stitches for the bottles, I just left those clear. My cat's upside down staring at me right now. And I didn't include the mouse. There was a little mouse under the table, but I didn't include him. And I don't think I changed any other colors or changed anything else, but I don't really remember. The biggest changes were at the bottom. These were supposed to all be skeletons, but I went ahead and did a werewolf on the porch. I like the idea that every room was different. So the werewolf is on the porch. I used the same, sorry if you can hear my cat, she wants to go outside. I used the same like head template, I guess you could say, that was already on there. But I just added the ears on top and made the head a little bit fuller, so I think I added an extra row. And then made him brown using the brown from, I think it's the same brown as down here. And then I added the back stitching to show the fur. Then, sorry, my arms are getting tired. This thing is big. I kept that skeleton the same. And I added, what did I add? Oh, I added the middle, well, obviously I changed him into a mummy with all the back stitching and stuff as well. The middle chandelier is, I put that middle line in there. And I did not do, there's a trailing vine on the pumpkin that goes up here, but I didn't put that in because my pumpkins, when I carve them, never have the stem vines, so I just went ahead and left that out. I think those are the only changes I made. I framed this kind of quick, and so I'm going to redo it because of the, like you can kind of tell I didn't stretch it well enough. Some of the lines got messed up, like especially in the chandelier, so I'm going to go through and try to fix some things. It looked like it loosened up a little bit as well in the frame, so I'm basically just going to go through and fix all the stretching and stuff. It looks like it got warped somehow, and I'm not really sure how that happened, but when I framed this, like when I put it in, it was definitely straight, but now that I'm looking at it, if you see all these like wavy, like, look how wavy those are. And you can see like this was definitely not like that, so I think it's because it's been so cold in the garage, which is where this has been stored. I think that messed with it a little bit, so I'm glad I brought it back out again so I can take a look at it and see, or try to fix it and figure out what the heck went wrong. So I worked on that right after the fires. What did I work on after that? I think I worked on my winter mountain diamond painting. I didn't get much at it. I only got, I think, from like here to here, that whole section done. But this is turning out really cool. I can't do that. That's what it looks like so far. I think it actually looks pretty realistic with the trees. So I'm happy with how that's turning out. I worked on, actually, you know what, I worked on George Washington first. So I put in a few more rows on him. I don't have him available at the moment, but I'll show that to you next time. My goal is to make, I don't really have plans for next year, except I know I need to do a lot more work on George, so he's going to be my focus piece for next year. If you can see this, my cats are on their perch, as we call it, their cat tower thing. And then I worked on that diamond painting for a little bit. I worked on, let's see. So after that, I worked on pop it off really quick just so you can see the bottom of it. I worked on my Christmas stocking. This is the dimensions. I know you guys saw last. Oh, you can see my kitty right here. Hi, Beepy. She always finds a way, doesn't she? My winter stocking, or my Christmas stocking. This one will be for me. I know Priscilla and Chelsea, this is Hunter stocking that they showed in their last video. I think it was our last video. But I got more work on him. So last time he basically just had the face and the white part of his beard and I think his hat. So I added all of the red all the way down, and then I'm starting the reindeer up here. So the reindeer kind of come up and then go over this way. So he's probably going to be one of my main focus pieces for the Christmas season. I know he's not going to be done. No worries there. Hi. And the big news is that I do have 2 finishes. Both of them are new starts as well. So I got a little bit obsessed, as we tend to do. The first one I got done is, it also has a companion piece that I want to try to stitch soon. It's not framed yet because I'm not sure how I want to frame it. And I'll tell you why in a minute. So the stitching piece that I finished, so I finished a stitching and a diamond painting, is Denver. So it is this, the Denver skyline, which probably the most recognizable part is this building right here. We call it the cash register building. And I got this on Etsy. I don't remember the name, but they're on holiday right now anyway, so they're actually closed. But I'll let you guys know if I hear that they have opened up again. So I did this one on 28 count gray Lugana. Is it Lugana? Oh, Joblin, sorry. I'm a big fat liar. This is 25 count. And I think it says Bond Blue. I got it as part of a store closure or LNS closure sale. But it's like this grayish fabric. So I'm trying to get it so I can put it up closer so you guys can see it. So I'm going to do this, or now that this one's done, I'm going to be doing the Los Angeles skyline next. Denver is my hometown and Los Angeles is my husband's hometown. So I'm going to get that one done. It's all in the same colors, which is a lot of this like super orange, lots of blues and purples. The orange is 608, and some of the purples are like in the 550 range. But I really like this one. I think it's really cool. So it's 25 count, Bond Blue Joblin, and I used 4 strands. I don't remember, because I did this one like right before I got sick, so this was right around Thanksgiving. It took me about a week, but it is 4 strand 10 stitch over 2. Right, yeah. So really happy with how this one turned out. The reason I'm not sure how I want to frame it is because after I finish my husband's Los Angeles piece, which will be on the same fabric, I don't know if I want to frame them together, so like they're above each other, or if I want to get them their own frame and put those up. So what I would do is I would frame them together. Like if I frame them together, my plan is to have like one on the top, one on the bottom, and then I have a mat cutter and some blank mat board, so I would create a mat that would like also go in the middle. So I have to leave in about half an hour, so we should be good. The last thing that I finished is my winter snow globe diamond painting. So it's Winter Wonderland. This one I did while I was sick. I didn't want to get my germs all over a cross stitch, and it's also, these are so much easier to do. Like, I don't say easier because cross stitch really isn't that hard. It just doesn't require as much brain power. So just went ahead and started and finished this, which I thought turned out pretty cool. There's some of the shine and glare. I did get a ton of new diamond paintings, but I don't show those on my channel. Or I show them on my channel. I show some of my unboxings. I haven't shown them all because it's been a lot. And I also can't show you guys, but I created some placemats that we used for Thanksgiving. So I made some double-sided placemats. But they're all in the wash. Or they're not in the wash, they're put away. We did wash them since Thanksgiving. But I forgot to grab one out, so I was just thinking about it because I was looking at my floor and there's still some scraps on there. Like I said, my floor is a huge mess. So that's what I'm going to be doing. We have the K-Rock local music station. It's called the Not So Acoustic Christmas concert. Basically 8 big bands that come in and play. They do 2 nights of it, and we're doing night 1, which is tomorrow night. So we're seeing 30 Seconds to Mars, Smashing Pumpkins, Third Eye Blind, AFI, AJR, Greta Van Fleet, and Imagineer, or no, not Imagineers. The ones who sing She's Kerosene. Might be Imagineers, something like that. But yeah, so that's all I have for you today. Short video. You can see my other cat up there, kind of. He's all the way up there. Yeah, if you guys have any questions on anything, comments, if you have any ideas for what I can use my Cricut for as far as cross-stitching or diamond painting, let me know. I know I can do stuff to like decorate mats and whatnot. I don't usually do that, but actually now I think about it, it might not be a bad idea since I have to take apart my, because this one has a really, my Haunted Mansion cell, since this one has like a little bit of a wider mat to it. Maybe I can use it for that, I don't know. I am going to go back through and paint this mat too. I think I'm going to do a dark purple matte color, so I will just have to recut it just slightly to get that white border in there, but so I think I'm going to do that with it. and figure out what the hell went wrong. So, yeah, questions, comments, concerns, tips, anything like that, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for hanging out with me. I hope the next one won't take as long for me to film, but this is always my crazy time of year with school and family. And my mom's coming to town for 10 days, so we're gonna be doing some Disneyland and stuff. So I don't know how much stitching and stuff I'm actually gonna get done because my mom is staying with us. So I will see you guys all next time. Thank you for liking and subscribing. I will see you all later. Bye!